Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nathan, and in this video I'll be ranking the top 10 NBA players for the 2022-2023 season. Before we get into today's video, please smash that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell if you're new to my channel. Odds are if you're watching this video, you really love sports, and also drop a like on this video. So we'll kick off this list at number 10 with Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies. Perhaps no player in the NBA made a larger leap than he did last season. He established himself as one of the game's brightest young stars last season, and he went from an extremely promising young player to a true star athlete. He won the Most Improved Player award and finished 7th in MVP voting. He also made his first All-NBA team and his first All-Star team last season. The Grizzlies also took a major step forward last season by finishing with the second best record in the NBA during the regular season. He has clearly established himself as a top 10 athlete in the league and also is one of the best guards in the entire league. And he is just 23 years old currently. In the upcoming season, I have him as the 10th best athlete in the NBA this season. Number 9, Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker has been in the league since 2015, and he was drafted in the first round as a 13th overall pick by the Suns. He played his college basketball at Kentucky from 2014 to 2015. Last season, he posted the best scoring year at 26.8 points per game and tied for the best long ball percentage at 38.3% of his career for a team that had one of the best regular seasons in a decade. He made All-NBA first team for the first time in his career, and he carried the Suns during the second half while Chris Paul was out hurt. With the Phoenix Suns' playoff collapse to the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference semifinal, Booker didn't exactly cover himself in glory during the final two games of that series when he was a combined 0-8 from 3. With that sore end to the playoffs last season for them, that should motivate him to get even better for the upcoming season. Booker is a top 10 athlete in the NBA this season, and I have him as the 9th best athlete in the league. Number 8, LeBron James from the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is widely considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He was originally drafted in the first round as the first overall pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers. In his career, he has won 4 NBA championships, 4 NBA MVP awards, 4 NBA Finals MVP awards, 3 All-Star MVP awards, and 2 Olympic gold medals. LeBron James has scored the most points in the playoffs, the second most career points, and has the 7th most career assists. He has been selected to the NBA All-Star Game 18 times, to the All-NBA Team a record of 18 times, and to the NBA All-Defensive First Team 5 times. He has also competed in 10 NBA Finals, and that's the 3rd most of all time, including 8 consecutively between 2011 to 2018. Last season, he was in position to win the NBA scoring title until the final week of the regular season. As a 37-year-old, he dealt with injuries to his knee, ankle, and abdomen during the season. Overall, injuries have sidelined him for long stretches in both the last 2 seasons. The Lakers were eliminated in the first round in 2021 and then missed the playoffs altogether in 2022. LeBron James is still an elite player, and I have him as the 8th best athlete in the league in the new season. Number 7, Jayson Tatum from the Boston Celtics. Jayson has been in the league since 2017. He was drafted in the first round as the 3rd overall pick by Boston. He played his college basketball at Duke from 2016 to 2017. He's a 3-time NBA All-Star, and he was named the NBA Conference Finals Most Valuable Player award in 2022 and helped the Celtics reach the NBA Finals for the first time in 12 years. Jayson also won a gold medal on the 2020 U.S. Olympic team in Tokyo. After spending a few years knocking on the door of the NBA's elite club, his performance last season finally gained him the entrance he deserves. Last season, he registered career highs across the board, finished 7th in scoring, led the league in defensive win shares, made first team All-NBA. As the NBA Finals show that he still has plenty of room to grow, particularly in regards to his decision-making on offense and his ball handling. Though he was clearly restricted in the later stages of the playoffs with a fractured wrist. He is still only 24 years old, and now with even more valuable experience under his belt, I suspect him to come back even stronger this season. I have him as the 7th best player in the league this season. Number 6, Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers. He was drafted in the first round as the 3rd overall pick by the Philadelphia 76ers in the 2014 NBA Draft. He played his college basketball at Kansas for 1 year. Multiple foot and knee injuries delayed his NBA debut for 2 seasons until the 2016-2017 season, when he was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team despite playing only 31 games. He's a 5-time NBA All-Star, a 4-time member of the All-NBA team, and a 3-time member of the All-Defensive team. The big man finished runner-up in the MVP race for a 2nd time last season. He was one of the most dominant players in the league last season, as he became the first center to lead the league in scoring since Shaquille O'Neal in his prime, and was also the first center since 1982 to average over 30 points per game, while also being the first foreign player to lead the NBA in scoring. By having an offensive threat like James Harden alongside him could work to help open things up a bit for him, who can do it all on the offensive end. He is also an elite defender at the center spot. If he can remain healthy in the new season, he could be in the thick of the MVP conversation again, and I have him as the 6th best player in the league. Number 5, Kevin Durant from the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant is widely regarded as one of the greatest NBA players of all time. Durant was selected in the first round as the 2nd overall pick in the 2007 NBA Draft by the Seattle Supersonics. He played 1 season of college basketball at Texas. In his career, he has won 2 NBA championships, an NBA Most Valuable Player award, 2 Finals MVP awards, 2 NBA All-Star Game MVP awards, 4 NBA scoring titles, the NBA Rookie of the Year award, been named to 10 All-NBA teams including 6 first teams, and selected 12 times as an NBA All-Star. Kevin Durant ranked in the 79th percentile or higher in isolation, pick and roll, spot up and post up scoring last season, and that's the true definition of a great shooter. He averaged a career-high 6.4 assists per game last season and led all forwards in points per possession, including assists in minimal 1,000 possessions. What takes him to the next level is his constantly improving playmaking ability. Kevin Durant will turn 34 years old on September 29th, and he's still as unstoppable as offensive players come. I have him as the 5th best athlete in the NBA this season. Number 4, Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks. He was selected in the first round as the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 NBA Draft by the Atlanta Hawks. Then he was traded to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for the draft rights to Trae Young and a protected future first-round pick in 2019. Luka is originally from Slovenia, and he also represents their national team. In his career in the NBA, he is a 3-time NBA All-Star, 3-time All-NBA First Team, NBA Rookie of the Year in 2019, and NBA All-Rookie First Team. In each of the last 2 seasons, he has finished first in the league in usage percentage. And in 3 of his 4 NBA seasons, his usage percentage has been above 35%. That's rare air, as it puts him tied for 2nd all-time for most seasons with such a rate, along with the likes of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and James Harden. He finally made it out of the first round of the playoffs and helped the Mavericks beat the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns to reach the Western Conference Finals. With a player like him on your team, you will have a chance to win any game against any opponent. So I have him as the 4th best athlete in the league this season. Number 3, Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is originally from Serbia and he represents the Serbian national team. He was selected in the 2nd round of the 2014 NBA Draft by the Denver Nuggets. In his NBA career currently, he's a 4-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 3-time All-NBA First Team, All-NBA Second Team in 2020, and All-NBA Rookie First Team in 2016. He also won a silver medal at the 2016 Summer Olympics. He raised his game in the 2021-2022 season to win a 2nd straight MVP award, this time playing almost all of the regular season without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. Last season, he led the league in touches for the 4th straight year. He's a dominant enough scorer to command double teams, but far too deadly a passer for that strategy to be effective. The back-to-back MVP finished 8th in total deflections last season and consistently baited players into low percentage shots. So I absolutely think that he is one of the best players in the NBA right now, and I have him as the third best player in the league this season. Number 2, Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry is widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and he is the greatest shooter in NBA history. He was selected in the first round as the 7th overall pick in the 2009 NBA draft by the Golden State Warriors. Curry played his college basketball at Davidson from 2006 to 2009. In his career currently, he has won 4 NBA championships and was named NBA Finals MVP in 2022. He's also a 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 8-time NBA All-Star, and has won so many other awards in the NBA. On December 14th of 2021, Curry set the NBA record for career 3-pointers, passing Ray Allen. Last season, Curry proved he's still arguably the best player in the world in terms of pure impact. Even in what goes down as the worst shooting season of his career to this point, the 34-year-old turned the Boston Celtics inside out and led the Golden State Warriors to another NBA title with Andrew Wiggins as his lone All-Star teammate. Assuming a return to normal Curry percentages, another MVP-level season could be in the making this year. So I have him as the second best player in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Greek Freak from Milwaukee. The Greek Freak was born in Athens, Greece, and his nationality is Greek and Nigerian. He's one of the NBA's most dominant players, as well as one of the top overall players in the league. The Greek Freak was selected in the first round as the 15th overall pick in the 2013 NBA draft by Milwaukee. He's one of basketball's most decorated players. He won consecutive NBA Most Valuable Player awards in 2019 and in 2020. Along with his MVP award, he was also named the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award in 2020, becoming only the third player to win both awards in the same season. In 2021, he led Milwaukee to their first NBA championship since 1971 and was named Finals MVP. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to repeat in 2022 with Milwaukee after Chris Middleton suffered a knee injury at the beginning of the playoffs. But after he averaged 33.9 points, 14.7 rebounds, and 7.1 assists in a 7-game series against Boston, he reminded us that he's the league's alpha, and I have him as the best athlete in the new season. So those are my top 10 NBA players for this season. Was there a player that I ranked too high, or was there a player I ranked too low in this video? Let me know in the comments down below. Before you leave, please smash that subscribe button and also turn on that notification bell if you're new to my channel. And if you love sports, this is definitely the channel for you. And also, please share this video with more friends and family, and also more sports fans. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Nathan, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Just keep loving sports.